Hello chess lovers, here is a game played during Pro Chess League, which is considered to be one of the most exciting online chess events ever. This game was played by Wesley with the white pieces and Magnus Carlsen. Wesley started with d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, bishop b4 check, bishop d2, and a5. This is the Bogo-Indian defense, Wade-Smyslov variation. a3, bishop takes d2, queen takes d2, b6, knight c3, bishop b7, g3, castling, bishop g2, knight e4, knight takes e4, bishop takes e4, castling, a4, taking under the control this b3 square and preventing b4 break. Queen e3, bishop b7, queen d3, preparing e4, and f5 by Magnus Carlsen. And we see this typical Dutch defense-like structure. Knight e5, bishop takes g2, king takes g2, d6, kicking the knight back, knight f3, queen f6, e4. A very standard break against playing Dutch defense. This is very important to play this e4 move when you are playing against Dutch defense. Knight c6, rook a e1, and here Magnus Carlsen came up with an interesting idea by playing rook a5, switching this rook using this a5 square. d5, f takes e4, queen takes e4, e takes d5, c takes d5, and knight e7. Using the fact that if you take on e7, then your knight on f3 is hanging, and at the same time Black uses the vulnerability of this d5 square. Rook d1, queen f5, queen takes e7, queen takes f3, king g1, rook c5, rook d2, h6, rook e1, rook f5, rook e3. A dubious move. It turns out that this gives Black quite a good counterplay. A better option is checking on e8, and if king h7, then taking on a4. Well, you are also losing your pawn on d5, but this is of course better for white. But after playing rook e3 in this position, we see that gradually white is starting to face a lot of problems. Here comes rook c1 check, rook e1, rook takes e1, queen takes e1, rook e5, queen c1, b5, h3, and now Magnus Carlsen came up with another interesting idea. He decided to bring his king to a safer square. He played king f8, h4, king e8. It's interesting, but white can do nothing to prevent this king march. King h2, king d8. White is just waiting. Queen h1, trying to exchange the queens, but queen b3, queen g2, and rook e1. White is facing a lot of problems. It's very difficult to play with the white pieces. Queen h3, queen f3, threatening checkmate on h1, queen g2, queen f5. And here Wesley blundered by playing queen h3. Can you find the winning move for Black? Actually, that's very simple. Rook h1 check, and you are losing your queen. Anyways, I think that this game was somehow very instructive. First this rook a5 maneuver, and then this king march. by starting with King f8. Your comments please, and thanks for watching.